After a few minutes of searching the face of the cliff, Dr. Godfrey spies something about a meter up the wall.
This has never happened to me before. Big Meg? Wow. It's not really big, but it's a Meg, and it's in really nice condition, and it's just sitting there. This is so sweet. You can see the serrations on it. It's pristine. I mean, check that out. Oh, absolutely perfect. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Incredibly, on the one day cameras are there to record their fossil hunt, Godfrey extracts a rare 10 to 12 million year old megalodon shark tooth from the clay-laden cliff.
Nice upper lateral. Beautiful.
Doesn't get any better than that. Look at that. That's beautiful.
A gorgeous one.
That's very nice.
One of the interesting things about this tooth, if you notice the tip, there's a compression fracture on it. Compression fracture is when the tooth bites down vertically and strikes something hard like a bone. It actually, instead of producing a flake off of the side, it actually crushes the tip to powder. And compression fractures themselves are very common on megalodon teeth.
Compression fractures and other violent accidents from biting down on their prey have resulted in a unique biological adaptation by sharks over the last 400 million years. Constant and lifelong tooth replacement. Over a 25-year lifespan, a shark will shed approximately 20,000 teeth. Other predators, such as crocodiles, also replace teeth, but to produce so many in a lifetime is a characteristic unique to the shark. The shark's mouth and gums contain an endless conveyor belt of replacement teeth, just below and above the gum line, waiting to flip forward and take their place in the front row of teeth. These megalodon teeth can unlock a tremendous amount of information about this creature.
Once you find a mid tooth, the rest is gravy. The day has been made.
Yeah.
With the found teeth piling up in museum collections around the world, interest in megalodon intensified over the last few centuries. In 1909, ichthyologists and paleontologists in New York at the American Museum of Natural History labored with great effort to build what they thought was the ultimate megalodon jaw. The finished jaw caused a sensation, showing a gaping 3-meter-high collection of nasty, sharp-edged teeth. But they've made some crucial errors in their reconstruction that paleontologists continue to correct and refine even today. Zoologist and shark collector Dr. Gordon Hubble has been studying shark teeth and jaws for 4 decades.
Back in early 1900s, when they reconstructed that megalodon jaw, besides having a problem with keeping the teeth in the jaw, they didn't know that that was formula. They didn't know the dental arrangement of megalodon, so the teeth were just put in kind of haphazardly.
In constructing the display, the scientists appear to have chosen the largest teeth available from fossil deposits around the world. And the dimensions reflected that. The jaw was enormous. The 1909 effort eventually raised questions. Would the teeth going front to back all be that large? And then there were the sheer number of teeth in the jaw. It seemed excessive. This version of megalodon had more teeth than the modern great white. These doubts fueled an even larger debate. Is the modern great white shark the best comparison model for the size and shape of megalodon? How closely related are these creatures from the deep? Brian Johnson has been studying the living great white shark up close and personal in the waters off the coast of South Africa.
I think when the guys discovered these huge fossilized teeth, they wanted to find something in today's world that possibly was similar. And the only real shark that springs to mind is the great white shark. And so this is why you always get this constant comparison between the great white and the megalodon. Was the white shark just a little version of what the megalodon was back in prehistoric times?
The massive predatory great white holds a mythical place in the minds of fishermen, sailors, and other sea lovers.
The maximum size that a great white gets is probably among shark biologists the most debated question that is always talked about. You speak to any fisherman and he says, my boat's 20 foot long and it was 2 foot that way, 2 foot that way, must be 25, 26 foot. And that's probably not the case.
In truth, the largest modern great white sharks are believed to be about 6 meters long, with a maximum weight around 1,800 kilograms. Megalodon is commonly thought to reach between 15 to 17 meters, with an almost unimaginable weight of 45,000 kilograms.
I think the comparison is pretty good between the great whites and the megalodon, but you also must remember that only information we have about the meg is from its teeth. I think the main similarity between the teeth of the meg and the teeth of the great white, other than the big size, is probably the serrations, the triangular serrations. And what that shows immediately is that both sharks, rather than swallowing the prey whole, was taking chunks out of very big prey, possibly as big as themselves.
In 1988, scientist Gordon Hubble received a call from a fellow fossil collector about a remarkable find at a phosphate mine in Florida. Larry Martin had uncovered